Hi, I'm Rick Walsh. I want to thank you for taking the next few minutes while I share information that I'm absolutely sure will change your life for the better. Shortly we're going to have a great opportunity, March 7th and 8th in Las Vegas, Nevada, to witness and participate in the genesis of the most explosive growth that has ever come about in our industry in many, many decades. But first, a little history might be appropriate. I had the opportunity just over a year ago to go to FEG headquarters in San Diego, being invited by an FEG agent just like many of you have been recently. I went to learn of the crusade that Ron Petronovich, Ron Blumenkemper, and Bill Sinclair were on to help Americans retire with dignity, and to learn of something I had never heard of before, living benefits. As a result of that immediate decision to drop everything and travel to San Diego for an education, I was able to make a career commitment in January of last year. What a powerful decision that was. As a result of that decision, a better than six-figure leveraged income was possible in the very first year. That income's not dependent upon me getting up in the morning and going to work, and not dependent on me getting more leads today or writing an application. It's the payment for today and tomorrow for work that was previously accomplished. Today, I'd appeal to those of you who are looking at our business to let this be a concluding point in your decision-making process. You see, you can use a national conference like this one in Las Vegas in several ways. You can use the conference as a catalyst in your own decision-making process. Is this something that you should do and should divert some of your time and attention and energy into this endeavor? And so you can use the conference as a catalyst in your own decision-making process, which is quite an appropriate way to use the event. Yet, there's a far, far better use of the event, and that is to use the conference to launch an agency. You see, if you're there by yourself, you'll leave the event with the absolute certainty of purpose and the tools to implement that certainty of purpose. You'll leave with the knowledge that the Freedom Equity Group represents a singularly unique opportunity within the industry. And you'll leave with the tools to implement the strategies that'll get you to where you want to go, yet you'll be alone in that ability, irrespective of who you are or where you've been. You know, they say timing is everything. Now, from my vantage point, I see Freedom Equity Group at a critical juncture. That of one going from a small, relatively obscure company to one of the giants in the insurance and financial planning industries. My background includes building several sales teams into the tens of thousands, and because of that experience, I could give you as a statement of fact, and not opinion, that there are two times in the evolution of a sales company that you can dramatically compress the amount of time and effort required to build a large and profitable organization. One of those times is at the point of genesis, that being when the company starts. Yet, there's a lot of risk associated with that opportunity. There is a second time in which one can dramatically reduce the time that it takes to build a large and successful agency, and that's the time when the company's product or service stops being obscure and starts to become popularized. You see, years ago when the company started, there was no really easily found explanation of the concept. There was no public awareness. Now that's changing rapidly. As a matter of fact, FEG's public relations firm is currently working with major publications around the country to publish articles on the FEG Living Benefits Crusade and to highlight some of our agents. Newspapers such as the LA Times or the Dallas Morning News, etc. Today, we've arrived at a critical junction. Today, you find yourself at the most intriguing time ever at Freedom Equity Group. You have the opportunity to participate at that magical moment when our company's product, service, and opportunity is no longer obscure, but is beginning to become popularized. The FEG Crusade is the answer that so many are seeking. Our 100% growth last year and the addition of over 6,000 agents is a pure testament to that fact. So now I'll offer you a specific challenge. Whatever you have on your calendar on the dates we discussed, Friday and Saturday, 7 and 8 March, change it. Arrive in Las Vegas on Thursday afternoon, the 6th of March, and participate with us for 2 days. you have my personal assurance this will be one of the most impactful 2 days of your business career in terms of you being able to take charge of your financial future. Freedom Equity Group is big, big business, and the messages, strategies, and how-to tools you'll receive will put you on the path to massive success. I want to thank you for taking the time to review this message, and I'll leave you with a bit of a warning. You have about 48 hours, maybe 24, to make that decision. Then it will really cost you. Price of registration goes up this week, airfares go up again in a matter of days, and the hotel room pricing is increasing by the day. No decision actually is a decision, and that is not to attend. The biggest regret in life is opportunity lost, and this is your one-stop opportunity to nail down the strategies and techniques that will allow you to design a life rather than just earn a living. Hey, we'll see you in Vegas.